Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, do it again.
Welcome back, everyone.
Am I?
Yeah, you say I'm
It's been
Mike,
so long.
and then I say I'm Bree.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ready?
Cut.
I'm just gonna put that in. Welcome back, everyone.
I'm Mike.
I'm Bree.
Welcome to... Who's
Okay,
doing
okay.
what?
Okay, sorry.
No. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone.
I'm Mike.
I'm Bree.
Welcome to... And I'll start. 3, 2... Welcome back, everybody. I'm Mike.
I'm Bree.
And we are going to talk about basically what's been going on with us for the past... I don't know, when's the last time we made a video?
The past 2 months. If you guys have noticed, we haven't really been doing much with the channel, and that's because we've just been talking about some changes. We're going to be bringing you events and news about those events and things that you guys can do throughout SoCal and, you know, maybe even beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And we did take a little vacation. I went to Walt Disney World basically a week before you guys did the whole cruise to Castaway Cay, Nassau, and then you guys also went to Walt Disney World. So that was kind of fun.
Oh my gosh. It was amazing.
You had a good time?
Yeah, but it was very stressful because COVID was obviously involved, and because we were going on the cruise, we had to test right before we went on the boat, which is great, wonderful, everyone felt safe and good about that, but because you had to test right before, I did not interact with anybody. Mm-hmm. I didn't see you, I didn't see Jackie.
And I think we did the same thing, like 2 weeks before we got on the plane. We just kind of sequestered ourselves so that we would be kind of free and clear and make sure that we didn't have anything.
I mean, we were still in communication.
Yeah.
But we just didn't see each other. Yeah. So it feels good to be back with you.
Yeah. I'm excited because this is going to be an exciting year. I think 2022, I know we've been like 2020. 2021.
I know.
Oh, 2022 is starting off with a bang. But as for, you know, spooky events and just all kinds of events in general, things are a go.
It seems things are a go, for sure.
Things are a go. And things have been looking up right now in the world of this whole pandemic. So, you know, keep staying safe. Mm-hmm. Wear those, wear masks if you feel like you want to wear a mask. I wear masks indoors still, even though mask mandates have been lifted in certain areas. But even in crowded areas, you're gonna still see me wearing a mask. I just don't want to really get sick. With anything.
Yeah, I just don't want to get sick either.
Yeah.
It's just so inconvenient.
Yeah, it really is. It brings everything to a halt for us. So.
And I had COVID. I got it at the beginning of this year. So 2022 for me started off with a bang. But I recovered, thank God, and no problems.
But you was protected. Team poked.
Yeah.
And you were good to go. So
let's just get right into it and talk about where we kind of want to go with this channel and like what news, like what events we want to discuss.
So we're going basically full throttle on bringing you the, up-to-date news on events that are going around here in SoCal, and there are a lot of things going on here in SoCal. Mm-hmm. With everything getting the green light to do so. And we just want to make sure that you guys are informed on everything that you can do and how much things are. And then every now and then, we will, if it is worth it, we will be heading out and doing kind of like little, like mini, like action commercial shots of basically like what is there. And our reviews on it. We'll come back into the studio and talk about them and everything. And if you guys want to, Mike does a lot more events on the week. So if you check out Mike Poop's channel.
It's the worst channel name. I don't know why. I don't know why I decided to name my YouTube channel that, but that's what it landed upon.
But that's what it is. And so check it out.
I do. I like to film. I don't really, on my YouTube channel, I don't focus on news as much as I just focus on like, this is it. Does that make sense?
No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So, and I know on this channel, we basically are almost like a podcast. We're just going to basically talk about what's going on, and then we'll bring you some footage of
Yeah.
what it is.
We like to do
Because-
fireside chats.
Yes, and because, you guys, honestly, it's because Jackie and I are just neck deep in the community. And a lot of times we're very super involved in what's going on, so I don't have a lot of time sometimes to film that because I'm either vending or I'm actually, you know, working the event or anything like that. So if you want those kind of, how I say, vlog, like
Overviews?
well, I was gonna say like the traditional vlog, go to his channel.
Yeah.
But let's get to it. So the first thing, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and we will bring more details on other things as they go. I know you guys are gonna be like, well, what about Midsummer Scream? That's happening in July. There's not a lot of information on Midsummer Scream right now. Tickets are not even on sale.
Yeah, and that's, I think, definitely a video that will lend itself to have its own video.
It will.
Sorry, so that said that weird. But no,
It made
that's Midsummer Scream. There's going to be so much information and so much to talk about that's going to be its own video. We don't have enough right now to really deep dive into what's going on. So
We don't. All we know is the dates are July 29th, 30th, and 31st, and it's back at the Long Beach Convention Center.
yeah,
And that's it.
that's on our radar though. We are not going to overlook that one. Another thing too that I don't think we're going to talk about today, but is kind of interesting, is that the Spooky Swap Meet is happening.
Spooky Swap Meet is happening.
Yes, and I really like the area that it happens. I think it's Heritage Square.
Heritage Square Museum.
Very rich area. They filmed a couple horror movies there. I think one of them was the Mortuary Collection that you can watch on Shudder. But I really did enjoy that one. I'm looking forward to seeing that. However, I don't think you're going to be vending that, right?
I'm not going to be vending, and I really was trying to, but there is a stipulation on there that it's a swap meet.
Right.
So the cool thing about the Spooky Swap Meet is not only are you going to have some high-end stuff, like some new things, but they also require the vendors to have old things, like garage sale items, because it is a swap meet, and that's how it's advertised.
Yeah.
And I just don't fit that criteria, and I'm sad that I don't, but because it's such a cool event. We had a video of it last year. I know Mike had a video of it last year as well, so I am going to try to get out to it if I can.
Right.
If I can't, I'm going to be kind of sad, but I looked at the dates for it. So what he said is going to be April 30th to May 1st, Saturday 10 a.m. to 7, and then Sunday 10 a.m. to 5. And it's going to be, like we said, at the Heritage Square Museum in Los Angeles, and general admission is going to be $15. VIP admission is $25. That's pretty cheap.
Very cheap. And I think they know that because when you go to these events, especially the Spooky Swap Meet, you're going to want to buy stuff there. You remember that wooden carved Halloween poster I got?
Yes.
And they had a creature one and they sold out, but he had like a set of a whole bunch of stuff, and I wanted to buy all of them, but they sold out. So if you guys want some stuff from this event, go as early as you can. Don't wait till Sunday because they might be sold out.
They might be, but check this out. I just looked in the corner. When you guys go to events, things can be pricey, but I got 2 things from Spooky Swap Meet last year that I was super excited, and I only paid $10 a piece for them. Hang on.
I'm like, what corner?
This one right here. Look.
Oh yeah.
I bought this.
It's really cool.
And I bought this.
Oh yeah, both are cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so I got this.
Trick or treat.
This is, first of all, this is wooden or something, right? This is wood. The whole thing, and I literally picked it up and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be $100. It was $10. $10 at the Spooky Swap Meet.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right there so that way it doesn't fall.
I got this sweet little thing, and I was all like, is that $10? And they're like, yeah, and it lights up. So this is the kind of stuff that you can find at the Spooky Swap Meet. How amazing is that? I love it. I got it because of the cat.
Funny enough, I found these shoes I'm just kidding. I didn't. I just wanted to show off my shoes.
Right? You're like, I got
Oh, you're showing off cool stuff. I want to show off cool stuff.
But yeah.
So, Spooky Swap Meet, definitely give that one a look. It's like a nice little taste of Halloween in April, May. But let's talk about some other events that we're going to go a little bit more in depth with.
So coming up first, and Jackie reminded me of this, is at Knott's Berry Farm, there's going to be, and this is not sanctioned by Knott's Berry Farm, this is put on by the fans, March Madness is going to be March 13th. You remember going to that?
Yeah.
That was like, 2019 when we were all young and naive and...
Right before lockdown.
Right before.
That was actually the last video I did before COVID lockdown.
We showed up and we got footage of Mesmer, which was going up behind Accelerator, and we were talking about it, and we were all super excited, and then record scratch.
Record scratch for sure. That was a fun time seeing all the Haunt Monsters kind of gather and take that group photo.
Yeah. Apparently there's going to be a group photo at 2 o'clock and at 6 o'clock, I was told, so I will probably maybe be around for the 6 o'clock one because I still have a day job. But we'll see. So that is the first thing, but there is fun and frolic and events going on throughout the day, and there are some very dedicated and talented women and men, I don't know. I only see the girls putting that together, so check it out because there will be a lot of Haunt Monsters hanging around Knott's that day.
Be a good time.
The next thing up on our list is Ghouls Night Out. Do you remember me talking about this?
So I haven't been to Ghouls Night Out, but I did see videos that you took, and it was like in a cathedral or a church, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So it takes place at the Emmanuel Presbyterian Church, and that's going to be March 19th. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you've never been to this church, and I was like, LA, it's an old town. It's got a lot of history. And this one in particular has been used for a lot of projects, but it is mostly known in the haunt community, I want to say, for My Chemical Romance's music video being filmed there, Helena. So check that out. They're going to have tickets on sale right now at spooksyevents.com. There's going to be 60 plus vendors. Now the vending area is free. You just have to register for a time to come there. But the sanctuary experience, which is very set up and very spooky because they kind of let you wander around certain areas of the church.
Ooh.
And it's like dark. It's lit up with red lights. There's fog, I think there's fog. There's fog, there's music set in, and they also have sometimes scare actors put into place as you're inside that area. And that is $20 plus the fee to get in there for ages 3 and older.
Okay.
And Feral Cat Candles will be there hanging out in the vending area.
Get yourself a candle.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. You can see this little guy there.
As hope. I think that's my food.
Oh, you got food?
So I have to ask you, what do you think is more of an experience? Not better, just an experience. Ghouls Night Out or Spooky Swap Meet?
They're way too different to really put together. But so I would say Spooky Swap Meet more for the kids.
Okay.
There was, because they're gonna do they did trick or treating. And you could see Monty Revolta was there that day.
Okay.
There's just a really cool area. If you go into Ghouls Night Out, I think it's geared, even though it is it's not geared towards kids, but kids are welcome to it, but it's really for adults. It's really for the My Chemical Romance fans. Kids aren't jamming to My Chemical Romance right now.
Right. Well, I mean, you never know. If you raise them right, they will be.
But...
but I just guess I wanted to ask, because there's so many of these vendor events happening, that if someone really wanted to get a Halloween experience, you would say Spooky Swap Meet?
I would say Spooky Swap Meet.
Okay.
If you want to get that feel of the the Halloween and fall festival and everything, you're going to go towards My Spooky Swap Meet.
But Ghouls Night Out still is spooky. It's just because it was filmed where My Chemical Romance did the music video.
It's gonna be more emo spooky. Like,
Got it. Okay.
You're gonna have your
Heard it here.
Yeah, you're gonna be going more towards your goths and things like that.
Got you.
Yeah.
And next up is so next up we're gonna talk about something that again I have not been to.
No.
I know you gotta handle this one.
Go.
I know. Maybe this year might be the year.
Oh, so it's lasting six weeks? 6 weeks. And we're talking about the Renaissance Fair is finally back after being canceled for 2 years. And it was one of the first things that was canceled in 2020 because it is a giant fair with millions of people inside of it. Not millions.
Millions?
Not
I'm like, I don't want to go. There's millions of people.
Not millions, but so it only takes place Saturday and Sundays.
Okay.
Okay. So you and Arl can come over on a Sunday. And we could hang out.
I feel like I would just want to go to the Ren Fair if it was with you and Jackie, so that way you guys can kind of like...
Let's do it.
Guide us.
Yes.
You know. Because I've never been. Don't know what to expect.
So it's going to be April 9th through May 22nd. Saturday and Sundays only.
You've got a big window.
You do. You
this.
have a huge window to pick a weekend or just pick a day. There's so much to do at the Ren Fair. You kind of want to go 2 days, but if you just pick a day just to go to the Ren Fair and experience just everything that you can, you're going to get an idea, and then you could be able to come back next year and kind of pinpoint of what you want. Or you could go twice or 3 times, whatever. But you're going to have tickets on sale at renfair.com right now. It lasts 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So once night falls, it's over.
And I think they do that for a reason.
They do. And it's, well, you can't see either.
Right.
But it's really cool because basically, like, all the townspeople that are actors there, they march through the town and they kick you out.
Well, and it's not like these things are directly related, but I've been getting really into D&D with Jackie and Bree. We play every Monday. We do. As a matter of fact, we're playing a game right after this. And I feel like they definitely go hand in hand. If you like D&D, I feel like you're going to really like the Renaissance Fair.
You're going to love it.
So I kind of want to go because I've been getting into that stuff.
And I literally want you to come in jeans and a t-shirt and we will just deck you out with whatever they have there.
I've seen some people, I have a coworker, and she bought like an $800 dress from Etsy. I actually don't know if it was $800. I remember when she told me the price, I was like,
right.
I gasped. But, I mean, it was really cool. It was really well designed. So I know that people care about this event, and I know that people go hard.
They do.
Cosplaying, mugs, ale, all that stuff. So I really just want to go, even if I'm not, like, super involved. Doesn't mean that I'm not, like, appreciating it.
No, of course. We'll get you something, like a flower crown or something.
Midsummer.
Yeah.
I'll wear a flower crown.
Yeah, we'll get you something. And the cool thing about it is you can actually like wear weapons there as long as they're peace tied.
Oh,
so you will see people wearing actual like swords and stuff, but they will be zip tied or peace tied down so that nothing can happen.
See, that only makes me a little nervous because I know you can drink there and like people act a fool. So I'm just hoping. Has there been like?
I'm sure there's been brawls, but I've never ever heard of. I mean, I've personally, the one over here in California, have never heard of anything like because the security is pretty on it.
Okay, good.
They're pretty on it.
Yeah, whenever alcohol is involved.
And there's a lot.
Even without being able to bring weapons in, I you know me, I always get weary. Because I've had just events completely ruined because people just don't know how to handle themselves.
Same.
So
like I said, tickets are on sale. Renfair.com. Children's 5 to 12 is going to be $23. Adult is a $38 ticket.
Not bad.
If you want a child season pass, if you guys are going to go all 6 weeks, $100, and the adult season pass is $200.
How fun!
Yeah, but I mean it's $38 plus a fee, so you're looking at $41. So if you went like 5 times, like it'd be fun.
This next event, I have had tickets to this event, and then it's gotten canceled. And then I had tickets to the son of this event, that got canceled. So I just feel like I, for whatever reason, will not be able to make it this year to this event. And that is Monsterpalooza. Monsterpalooza, we went once in 2019, And that's where we got that really cool announcement of Holidays in Hell, I think.
Yeah, from Universal. That was the main draw for people.
Yeah, it felt very Midsummer Scream-like. It wasn't as big, but it was actually at the Pasadena Convention Center when we went.
Correct.
So I would love for Monsterpalooza to happen. I'm looking. I'm just kind of like holding my breath because that's, I think, the event that has so far been canceled, like...
The most.
Yes. Or maybe Son of Monsterpalooza and Monsterpalooza go hand in hand, right?
They go hand in hand, but Son of Monsterpalooza happens after.
Right.
Monster, and it's, obviously it's like the junior version of Monsterpalooza. But I went the Friday night because it's happening this year. It's scheduled for June 3rd to 5th. The Friday night event is just basically like a shopping event, and I just feel like you can get most of your looking and shopping out of the way.
Yeah.
And then if there's anything that pops up for like event-wise, like the Universal Studios coming in and announcing stuff, then you can just come for that and kind of not really busy your day.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
I'm going to try.
I have not bought tickets yet.
I'm going to try to make it to that one. However, that's not like my absolute biggest priority, but I would like to go, especially if they're going to have announcements.
Right, and they haven't said anything about having announcements yet or anything in particular. So I think I'm just kind of waiting.
Me too. Seeing, is there going to be something? Now, if there is an announcement, whether it be Universal or Knott's or anything theme park related, even Haunted Hayride, I'm going to go. Probably. I will definitely be there. I think that's really the big draw for me because... You know, we do a lot of vending stuff. We go to a lot of places where you can buy Halloween merch, and so if I'm not going to this one just for the merch. But you know, funny enough, the biggest thing that I buy at all these events are t-shirts.
Same.
I love a good t-shirt, and I'll buy them because sometimes I don't know my body that well. Sometimes I look good in a medium, sometimes I look good in a large. Sometimes medium's too small, sometimes large is too big. And so I buy 2 of every shirt. I buy a medium and a large.
Really?
I do.
I mean, I'm sure the vendor appreciates that.
I want to, because I put them on and...
Just like hold it up.
I do hold it up, but then I'm like, but you know when you put on a shirt and it just doesn't feel right in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm very much a picky. I like my shirts to be like loose, a little tighter, loose at the bottom, and then it's just like this shirt is perfect. Hold on, let me see. You see that? See how it's just like breathable? It's nice. So I've learned the hard way that when I buy a shirt that I really like, there was one at Midsummer Scream. It was a Michael Myers shirt. Got home, put it on, and I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is not fit. Even though it looked okay, I was just like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't like it. So I went the next day to Midsummer Scream and I got another. I know.
Did you turn in the other one?
No, I kept it.
Oh, you
no,
kept
that's
it?
just support small business.
Okay, that's fine with me. I'd be like, okay.
But, so yeah, that's, I think, the biggest thing that I actually buy at these events. What about you?
No, the biggest thing I buy is clothes, probably like t-shirts. Well, I didn't get this t-shirt. This is my Ghost Town Streets t-shirt.
I love it.
This was made by my friend. He makes t-shirts.
I actually really like that. Does it glow in the dark?
It
I feel like it would.
It could, if he wanted it to. But then I also was vending at this event. Jackie and I kind of have this thing where if there is usually the vendor next to us, we will just buy something from them just to support.
Yeah.
It's just become like a thing.
Yeah.
So like I ran into the Rock and Horror who makes these jackets, and if you can see the back of it, it says Halloween Forever. Can you see that?
I see.
Okay. Anyways,
I see. It looks great.
It just looks great. I bought this jacket. This jacket was like $65, I think. But it's amazing as a black. It's a little loose, but I like it. It was a medium.
Yeah, that's the thing too. When you go to these events, you feel like I'm such a sucker. Even if I don't like anything that the vendor is selling, if the vendor like strikes up a conversation with me, and is like super awesome, I'm like, "What's your most expensive thing?" and you just I'll buy it for you.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and you know that they put their time and effort into these products that they're making. I mean, they take pride in them. Yep. It's not some huge corporation that's just factoring out something.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, a lot of events that are coming up, and this year seems like it's going to be a real year of full throttle. Knock on wood there, because, you know, I can't believe it's been, what, 2-3 years since COVID?
It's been 2.5.
2.5. So,
Like, look at my blue screen. Like, just.
oh gosh. But yeah, a lot of exciting, fun things happening. And if you do see us at any of these events, please come say hi. We love meeting you guys. You guys are really nice and fun and awesome.
We are definitely going to be out there, and we'll let you know where we're going to be and whatnot. With that said, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Like and subscribe if you haven't for more news and more spooky stuff, more events.
Yes.
And everything in between that we can tell and talk about. And we will, as the spooky season gets closer and closer, we may even start just reviewing some mazes, kind of talking about them, maybe past mazes, like looking at them then and seeing what, you know, modern things that we could add to them now if they were to come back.
Yeah.
We thought that would be a fun idea.
So, yeah.
But until then.
Thanks again, you guys.
Yeah.
So, look out for fun Halloween content. And with that being said, always be ready.
Because you never know where your compass will take you. Bye, guys.